Hello. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and I hope you enjoy it. If you are a subscriber or a stalker who's returning, welcome back. I am Lavender Moon. I'm a psychic intuitive tarot reader, and I am here to do weekly reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or cross-watchers of Gemini. If you like this video, please like it, leave me comments, let me know it's resonating, and consider subscribing to my channel. If you're looking for a personal reading, because this is for all Geminis, please check out the link in the description and the About section. That is my website. You can book a reading there. Let's get started. So I'm going to take a look at your love and your money. So for your love, I'm going to start with the Healing with the Fairies Oracle and get some themes. We've got environmental awareness. And generally this talks about helping the environment through volunteer work or whatever. I also look at that card as being aware of your actual personal environment around you. So it could be that there is someone in your day-to-day life that you don't even notice, and they have their eye on you, but you don't even notice them in that way, is what I'm picking up on this card right now. Let's see what else we can get here for Gemini's love. Positive expectations. Put out there that you want positive results and expect that you'll get them. Interesting, interesting. What else? One more. Beauty. This card talks about, being the center of attention and allowing everyone to admire your beauty. And Gemini, you know you're beautiful. You have a beautiful mind. You express your thoughts and your creativity all the time. And so this card is not something that you shy away from. You don't shy away from letting people see you in center stage. Ooh, that's a really interesting message here. Let's get some tarot and clarify this a bit deeper. What is environmental awareness for Gemini's love? Well, this is rather interesting. We got the Eight of Pentacles, which, talks about building a skill, leveling up. And I'm sorry, the sun is shining through my window and it's hard to focus. There we go. So she sees the light at the end of the tunnel. She's on the Seventh Pentacle. She's got one more left to make, and she's almost done to get, to the Nine of Pentacles, where you're living a life of ease and luxury. I think that this is telling me that you are working so hard, focused on work, on whatever you do. Do you have a family? Do you have, like maybe you're taking care of parents, maybe you have children from a previous relationship, or maybe you're in a relationship but you're so focused on work and family and house and kids and everything that you are kind of like, both you and your partner are kind of neglecting your relationship a little bit. That's what I just heard. Okay, let's see what else we can get. So we got the High Priestess. She has a card that talks about trusting your intuition, and that, the opportunities and the possibilities are limitless because there is no roof over her head. So everything is limitless, everything is infinite. And, using your intuition, you can make things happen. So this is a really interesting message here. And it could be that you want so badly to help the environment, to help animals, to help Earth, Mother Earth. And that's where you're going to find somebody. And it could be, that this card has a double meaning for you, where yes, you are volunteering to help the environment, but also there's someone there that you're not noticing, but they're noticing you. Okay. I also think that you should trust your intuition on working on an existing relationship that you want to strengthen. Because the High Priestess and the Eight of Pentacles talks about trusting your intuition, and whatever those nudges you get from your intuition, use that to work on things, to maybe planning a date night, doing something different that you don't usually do. And that's something that you both will be interested in, and it'll help. I think going out and having a good laugh will be a good way to reconnect. That's what I'm hearing. So if you like comedy clubs or you want to go see a funny movie, something like that is what Spirit's telling me for you. Okay, with positive expectations, well, this is not a surprise. We got the Empress. So the Empress is the mother archetype. She is giving birth. She's depicted as being pregnant. Usually in most tarot decks, she is pregnant, as she is in this one. She's also an energy of nurturing. So some of you quite literally could be giving birth. And if that is you, congratulations, or if it's your partner. But others of you are, nurturing yourself, because I'm hearing that some of you have ended a relationship recently and you're working on yourself. You're healing, you're nurturing yourself to get over that. The heartbreak is really hard. I completely resonate with that. But also, the Empress talks about not only nurturing yourself, but being able to manifest abundance easily. In most cards, she has a golden scepter, and she can wave that scepter, and the golden wheat will grow, and then she can harvest it, and that's her abundance, right? This card, she doesn't have that golden scepter, but she does have the golden wheat around her. So she's already manifested. So it's almost like she can do it with her mind. She's like, has all the clairs, all the psychic abilities. She can manifest her abundance really easily. With positive expectations, that makes sense. You can manifest the love that you want in your life. And it doesn't have to be romantic love. This is a love reading, but it could be self-love, which if after a breakup, self-love is very important so that you can figure out who you are after that relationship, because we change so much in our lives. Or maybe I just do because I'm a Scorpio sun. But anyways, we'll get back to this. What else for positive expectations? All right, we got 2 cards. Oh, this is interesting. This is actually along the lines of what I was talking about. We got the Devil, which is Capricorn, if that resonates with you. But the Devil is possibly a toxic situation, addictions, obsessions. And I'm going to say that you got out of a toxic relationship with this card. And that could be, oh wow, this is all making sense now. The environmental awareness then was being aware of your environment, being aware of what was going on. Was this person cheating on you? Was this person abusive towards you? Only you know the answers to those questions, and then you were working on trying to figure out what to do. And you trusted your intuition on whether you should leave or keep working on the relationship. I think with the Empress and the Devil, you are nurturing yourself, nurturing your heart, trying to heal it and to overcome the toxicity of that relationship, whatever it was for you. And it may not even be a toxic relationship. It may be that you are obsessing over certain aspects of your current relationship, your existing relationship. So I do see with this Empress that you are nurturing yourself, but overcoming obsessions and addictions. And that could even literally be an addiction to some kind of a substance that you have to overcome, and you're nurturing yourself to overcome that because it's hurting your relationship. So many messages there. Please take what resonates with you. And the second card that I got here was the Star, which comes after the Tower, so it's hope for a better future, hope for after the Tower, your hopes and dreams coming true. So I do see that you're overcoming some kind of toxicity or addiction or something. You're nurturing yourself, you're overcoming it, and you have positive expectations that that's all going to work out well. What is beauty? Well, this goes right along with what I've been talking about. We got the Six of Swords. This is moving on to calmer times, so smooth sailing ahead. This is really a good omen. This is like leaving situations in the past that don't serve you anymore. And the woman and the boy are on this boat with literally just the clothes on their backs. And I can see that she is grieving whatever she's leaving behind. So I always look at this card, and what I pick up on it is that they are leaving an abusive father, husband, whatever. That's what I pick up on it. It doesn't have to be that, but if it does resonate with you, then take it. Otherwise, you're just leaving behind chaos. You're leaving behind, again, a situation that doesn't serve you anymore, and it doesn't emotionally fulfill you. It is not good for your highest. It's not for your highest good. What else is beauty? Because Gemini, I see that you're leaving behind things that made you feel like you weren't enough. And you're moving on to a period of time where you can step into your beauty and be you. And know that you're worthy of all the good things in life, worthy of love, worthy of everything that you want, abundance. Okay. Yeah, then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. And this is saying that fate is changing your fortunes. So leaving the situation that you're leaving behind is your first step into moving on to a better chapter in your life. I love this for you. And like I said, this could be a lot of self-love. It could have to do with a romantic relationship, or it could have to do with a familial relationship, whatever resonates with you, but it could just be you. Maybe you are dealing with an addiction and you're trying to overcome that. And, you will be moving on to a time where you are sober and able to live a functioning life in society. Okay, let's get some Psychic Tarot Oracle cards. Yes, this definitely goes along with everything I've been saying. This is shadow, this is the moon. So there are so much out there. You don't know what the outcome is going to be. You don't know what's going to happen. But this is also a card of intuition. So trusting that you are making the right decision for your highest good. One more, please. Partnerships and alliances, number 3. This is the 3 of Wands. There are people out there to help you. There are people who are going to help you overcome this, help you if you're leaving an abusive relationship. There are people who will help you if you are overcoming addiction. There are centers and treatment centers and people, organizations that are there for you to help you. If you need to work on yourself, getting a counselor would be a good idea, because talking to someone who is not invested in your life is so rewarding and helpful, because they can look at it without bias and they can help you and give you suggestions. From personal experience, it is helpful. All right, I'm going to get an angel number and then we need to move on to your mind. 3003, let's see if I can get that to focus. Okay, inspiration. Oh wow, I matched that card. That's kind of fun. I think you're going to find inspiration with the Empress, the High Priestess, the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, the Beauty. Like pretty much all of these cards are saying that you're going to find inspiration to move on to a better life. This is wonderful. And if, the situations that I've mentioned don't resonate with you, it could be that you're just in a rut, you've been dating the wrong people, and you're working on yourself to figure out, okay, what do I want? And then you'll find that person, because your fortunes are going to change. As long as you do the work, your fortunes will change. Let's move on to your money, Gemini. All right, Gemini, to get our themes for your money, I'm going to use the Higher Self Oracle. Fear. That's interesting. The first thing that I pick up on is that you are in a job or situation where you make money and you're not enjoying it anymore, and you're afraid to leave it because you're afraid to lose the stability that it brings you. Okay. We'll keep going and see if that is what the rest of the reading says. Freedom. I think that's exactly what I was saying. You're afraid, like quite possibly you are working on a side hustle and you really want that side hustle to be your main source of income, and you have a job but you don't really like it and you're afraid to leave it because you're afraid to leave behind the stability. But there's freedom waiting for you. Freedom to do things that you love, to do them the way you want to do them, to not have to do it the way someone else tells you to do it. And then we got acceptance, which says that you are having a hard time accepting what can be, what your most positive outcome could be, Or maybe you're having a hard time accepting traits about yourself, something about yourself. Let's see here. What is fear in relation to Gemini's money? Things are happening really quickly here, Gemini, and this is the Knight of Swords. This is you, so you're showing up really strongly here and powerful in this reading. But he's also the quickest knight in the tarot. He doesn't really think before he acts, which is really odd because swords are all about thoughts and communication. But he just rushes in. And a lot of times that's a good thing. Sometimes that's not a good thing. And I think you're afraid that if you rush, like, say you quit this job, that you feel like you're rushing into something that you're not ready for or that is not ready for you. Okay. We also got Queen of Pentacles. This is a Capricorn, if that resonates with you. But she is very resourceful. She can make things happen. She knows what to do. She can manage a lot of different things. She's very she's a very good multitasker. She takes care of, she goes to work, she takes care of the house, she takes care of the family, she takes care of the budget, she takes care of everything. And she does it well. And she knows her worth. So I'm thinking you should stop, like, get out of that place of fear and know your worth and know that you have something to offer that people want. And even if it's not starting a business or working on a business or a side hustle, even if it's finding a new job, you are worthy of finding the job that you really want. I got a third card that came out. I think I'm going to take it with freedom because it kind of feels like that to me. So, and the color scheme goes well together. We've got the Hierophant, and the color scheme is so similar that I like those two together. And that's what I'm being called to do. So we're going to do it. Anyways, so I think in order to gain freedom, the freedom that you're looking for in your finances, to be financially free, you're going to either enlist the help of maybe someone who knows about finances. Maybe you're going to seek out a mentor for whatever side hustle you have to try to grow it into something full-time. Maybe you're seeking out a career counselor to help you figure out what job to go to next. Take all of that as it resonates. And for those of you who are retired and are just, trying to check out to see how your investments are doing, this guy could also represent your financial advisor, giving you suggestions and advice and educating you on how to invest your money. Two more cards came out, and we have Seven of Cups, which talks about having a lot of different choices, but needing to choose wisely among them because some are blessings and some are curses. Like, I don't know that I would want a dragon in my house, although there's a really cute kid story that I have from my kids when they were little, and it's really cute. It's called Dragon Post, if you want to check that out. I found it on Amazon. Anyways, but also, I would love to have the jewels and the castle and whatever else, the abundance. Anyways, so choosing wisely. So it could be that you have a choice of what to do to gain freedom. You have a choice of, should I get another, like a part-time job to go along with this side hustle? Should I not get a job and let the side hustle do its thing? Whatever it is that you need to do, maybe ask this Hierophant person, whoever it is that you're seeking out counseling from or mentorship from. And I think they're going to give you advice that's going to make you change the way you look at everything, because you got the Hanged one. And he purposely hung himself upside down to become enlightened. And you're going to have this huge aha moment, is what I'm hearing, on what your freedom looks like to you. What is this acceptance for Gemini's money? This is really interesting. We got the Two of Cups. And this is a relationship that's in alignment with you. It's someone that you don't generally, a type of person you don't generally date. But it doesn't have to be romantic because we are talking about money. This could be a business partner. This could be a coworker. This could be a boss. This could be your the Hierophant person that you're seeking counsel from or advice from. And you guys work well together. Maybe you become business partners. Maybe you're having a hard time accepting that anyone would like to work with you on a creative venture or something. Okay. But this is really a good omen, so I think you need to any fears or doubts that your ego is bringing up, try to acknowledge them and push them away. That's what I heard them say. Okay. What else is this acceptance about? The Tower. There's going to be a huge change. It's going to rock your world. But Gemini, it is leaving you a clean slate so you can build something so much better. So, and maybe you're having a hard time accepting this change. I'm hearing that some of you may be laid off from a job. Some of you may decide to up and quit because there was a situation that you just did not agree with and you couldn't continue dealing with it. It could be that this Hierophant person, this person that you are seeking counsel from, enlightens you into a way that you're like, or into a situation or a way of thinking. You're changing everything about how you thought about what we do to make money. It's changing like your whole belief system around how you make money. And you're having a hard time accepting that that could be a reality for you. That you could actually do things that you love to do and make money to survive. I don't know that anybody's going to become rich in this reading because I didn't get any of those cards except for the Queen of Pentacles. That was the only pentacle we got in this reading. But there's a lot of like emotional richness here, emotional wealth, because we have the Seven of Cups and the Two of Cups. So yes, definitely emotional wealth here. But I do feel like some of you are going to figure out a way to free yourself from the 9 to 5 that you don't really enjoy doing anymore, and doing something you do enjoy. And you'll be fine. Like I said, the Tower could be really scary because this building is burning, it's crumbling down, people are falling out of it. But like I said, it's leaving you a clean slate so you can build something so much better. And it will be uncomfortable for a little bit until you get that new foundation started and you get building up of it, or get it starting to build up again. Let's get some Psychic Tarot Oracle cards. We got number 2, Intuition. This is the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Let it guide you out of the place of fear and on not being able to accept that things can be good. Okay, I'm going to take these two. We got 2 cards here. I'm going to take them because they're both 8s, and 8 is a number of abundance. So we've got emotional withdrawal and positive movement forward. So we have the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. So I think you're leaving behind what doesn't excite you anymore, what doesn't fulfill you emotionally anymore. And once you do that, success is going to come rushing in for you. And that's amazing. Let's get an angel number. Infinity. You have infinite number of possibilities of roads that you could go down, and they are all good. There is nothing here that is not meant for you. This is really good. I like the Infinity card. It basically says you can't go wrong. So Gemini, use your strong wit. Don't worry about rushing in because it's worth it. Even though there will be some uncomfortable moments, you have quick success coming in no matter what direction you choose. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, like it, leave comments, subscribe, check out the description box for the link to book a personal reading. I wish you the very best and brightest blessings.